Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Naughty crew, what's going on? Good morning, CC. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I had to get started a little bit early because we have a lot to get into. I hope you all are doing well. Sending peace and blessings out to you all. You know what to do. You got to make sure you like this video, share my content out. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And of course, donations are definitely appreciated. All right. And make sure you follow me on all of my free apps. They're scrolling below. We're on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. Oh, also, I have a backup channel, Naughty Crew Live Podcast. Please subscribe to that. I'm trying to get some motion over there so that we can get monetized. You know, we always got to have a backup plan, Naughty Crew. Hope everybody's doing well. Make sure you engage with the channel. All right. So on the roster this morning, okay, Chrisean Rocktar, she's trying to deflect and distract. She out here trying to show Junior that's what she do when she wants to change the narrative. When she figures out she messes up, she go to her go-to. She's crying on the spot. God, flaunting Junior in our face and child and fake careers. Okay, like, so we're going to get into some updates. We're going to get into Clarissa really exposing her because she really playing in our face, talking about Junior doesn't have any disabilities. Okay, none whatsoever. Our eyes are supposed to lie. Not the our eyes are supposed to lie. But the delusion lives on. Let's pray for Junior. Hashtag justice for Ronnie. That's just the bottom line. We're going to get into Clarissa Shields being a knockoff Mary J. Blige for her birthday. Chill. She done dropped a love song. 2 point Poos. Look, we knew she was going to do this, Naughty Crew, in all fairness. You know, she did the flashcard game for Point Poos' birthday. And so now she is putting everything into action, everything that he chose. So kudos to her for promoting Food's Gold love. Okay, like, girl, bye. Anyway, 50 Cent is still trending. Jay-Z is also now trending. Chill. Y'all notice the whole Rock Nation camp over there? We've been seeing a lot. We've been seeing Miss Tina, she was down in Houston at the rodeo selling that gumbo. I mean, it's divided whether it's nasty or not. Some say it's good, some say it's not. I don't know. A lot of people are trolling the situation, though. A lot of people are definitely trolling the situations. The content creators, they're definitely getting their content off the situation. Please like the video, y'all. I appreciate it. Also, now we have Jay-Z. And it was a gentleman. I can't think of his name. He was out here talking about what Rock Nation was doing to suppress Colin Kaepernick. And, you know, you got to think about that time. Jay-Z was like integrating into NFL and things like that. Like, did they use Jay-Z as a house ninja on Colin Kaepernick? Ooh, you got some explaining to do. But look, the billionaire family, they've been hard at work. You know, Tina with her overpriced gumbo. I don't care what nobody say, it's overpriced. And they say, and it's not even the consistency of gumbo. Child, it's a lot with that, okay? And now we got Jay-Z out here trying to headline the Roots picnic. He ain't been there in years. I usually go, probably not this year. Yeah. And then we're gonna get into Ray J checking Mason Cameron because they had Shyne on their show and Brandy's name was brought up. Okay, and y'all know Ray J don't play about his sister. He will forever troll Brandy. He said, "I'm gonna be Brandy little brother forever, forever." Yes, forever, forever, forever. Yep. And then we got Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, the body cam footage has dropped. He's also in litigation with his child's mom, the one that was taken away by CPS. Okay, the situation sounded a little sketchy. You know, there's some blurred lines definitely there. And then we're going to get into Bootsy because I've been feeling like Bootsy been going live for no reason a lot. Then here recently it got serious, y'all. Like he talk about he got a stalker and this and that. And then this video dropped. Child. This young lady coming out here talking about she was violated by Bootsy. Okay. And we just going to get into it all. All right. Please thumbs up the video. Share my live out. As you can see, we have a full roster today. And we got to get into some stuff. But let me say what's up. Hey, Cece. Hey, Lady Virgo. Shout out to the Naughty Crew and shout out to everybody in the bushes. I appreciate you all. Yes. Yes, the early bird gets the worm, baby. Okay, and we are up and at it. All right. Shout out to my peeps on Instagram. Shout out to my peeps on Facebook. Love y'all down to the ground. Facebook, give me some stars, give me some likes. Okay. Instagram, make sure you share, follow, repost, all that good stuff. Okay. Yes, y'all. So up first, I want to get into Ray J. Okay. Oops. My bad, y'all. 1 second. Yeah, Ray J, he don't play about his sister. He don't play about his sister. He don't play about his sister. You know that, right? He love him some Brandy down to the ground. I remember on a Tasha K interview, child, Ray J was she asked one question, and you know Tasha, she know how to dig, child. Okay, she asked one question about Ray J's sister, and it brought him to an emotional stance. Okay, so here recently, Shyne was on the Mace and Cameron podcast. It is what it is. Talk, okay. And Brandy's name came up. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Everything we discuss here falls under the Fair Use Copyright Act 107. Okay. We are here to give our opinions on trending topics. That's it. That's all. We do not condone bullying or harassing. Okay. So don't be going up in nobody's DMs. Yeah. Don't be going up in nobody's DMs and harassing them, y'all. Okay. Here we go. Let's get into it.
Brandy and everything. Let's just do it. Listen, let's do it. We dealing with Brandy.
Okay, let me switch my glass.
You know what happened?
We going.
You was dating Brandy at one time, or y'all was just, how'd it go?
I was special, you know. He came in and wanted to be special. So I had to let him be special.
I mean, no lies told.
Yeah,
he was Shaq.
Okay.
He was the champion. He was the MVP.
Right.
I was Kobe, no pun intended, because they said Kobe was a special friend of Brandy's as well.
Right.
But no pun intended.
Right.
But I was coming out of high school on the championship team, and he was the superstar of the team.
Right.
But I definitely did want to be special. I definitely, but I had no idea. So what happened is we had a mutual friend who was a snitch.
Okay.
So I think he know who it is.
Right.
I'm not gonna expose him.
Right.
But so I was so excited because this is my dream person.
Right. Talk about Brandy.
Brandy.
Right.
I'm a poor kid, Brooklyn, watching MTV.
All right, so Shyne, I feel like he kept it respectable or whatever. Brandy is tied to a lot of people in the industry. She's been in the game a long time. She grew up in front of the world, okay? She went from music to television and television to music and things like that. It was even rumored that she dated Wanye, I think his name, from Boys to Men. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Brandy is tied. Like, Brandy was. Y'all remember that fake Brandy special on MTV where she was pregnant and she faked the whole marriage? It wasn't dude in a relationship or married. Yeah, Brandy wasn't right after that. She really wasn't. She had her baby. She raised her. She's a great mom. Don't get me wrong. She's a great mom, but her relationship decisions, I don't know. It was always a little shaky, but she tied to a lot of people. Like you said, Kobe Bryant. Yeah, quite a few people or whatever. So, I think Shyne kept it respectable, whatever. It is what it is. But here go Ray J, child. He ain't like that. He did not like that. Please like the video. Get these likes up, yes. Ray J, and Ray J is like, oops. Ray J is been going through a lot. Okay, he's getting sued by the Kardashians. He had a falling out with his wife because they still not divorced, child. Garnishing GUNs online. He ended up with a court case, cased up, tail end of that. Ray J also was trolling Brandy doing the Boys Mind concert. Remember, Ray J was the first one to leak that information, right? And remember, Monica came on here like, "Boy, don't play with me," or whatever. But it still happened. Ray J got a method to his madness. I think he's gotten good at this internet game. But anyway, he's had health issues. Mama Norwood came out talking about his health issues and, seeing her son on the deathbed and everything, how it, touched her heart. And then on the tail end of that, she came and dragged Kris Jenner trash ass, okay? Yeah, like holding her accountable for putting out her son's SEX tape, child. Oh, and let's not forget they stole from Brandy. So much going on here. So let's just say Ray J is in his feels. He's definitely in his feels. He's on an emotional high right now, and he really, really sensitive. He definitely is. He's definitely sensitive. Well, he clapped back, and he ain't having that from Mason. Let's get into it. Mm-hmm.
All three of y'all is like the Three Stooges, nigga, and y'all looking real attractive. So when I see y'all niggas, y'all better not have that skirt on, nigga. Y'all better pull y'all panties up. You know what I'm saying? For real. I see y'all. I know where y'all at. I know where y'all at. Y'all be slipping too in Vegas, walking around the wind, acting like y'all winning. Nigga get some money and have to do 5,000 shows. Fucking bitch. Fuck y'all niggas. Hoe ass niggas. Give you a venereal, nigga. Terrible is crazy. Hold on, let me charge the computer. Blood on everything, bro. I give these niggas a venereal disease that they ain't never had before. I tattoo the fuck out these niggas, blood. Bend y'all niggas over, bro. Hit y'all from the—
Yo, Ray J always talking some going up the Hershey Highway shit. Like, this ain't the first time, Ray J. What's up? You coming out the closet? Is this what is going on? Yeah, because this started, like, you was on the radio talking about, booty bandits and stuff like that, booty gangsters. Like, what the hell? You always talking about going up somebody's ass. Like, what the
back like this, nigga. Fucking punks. We're Bussy Baby. We're back shots. Y'all come in and get some too, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Come in and get some of this. Get some of this Cameron ass. Nigga. I will not tolerate it, nigga. And neither will LA. I'm talking about all of Los Angeles, nigga. Everybody out here, nigga. Bloods, Crips, essays, smokers, crackheads, hoes on Figueroa. Everybody, nigga. The agency. Everybody. Nobody's gonna allow that to happen, nigga. Fucking cunts. You feel me? Give a fuck about what my sister said, nigga. She probably ain't gonna ever watch this type of shit. But I'm watching you, nigga. And I'm watching you close, nigga. And I see you shave your legs, nigga. I like that.
I guess this what the Gagency is all about, Naughty Crew. What the hell? What the hell, Ray J? I don't know. Yeah, like Ray J, are you coming out the closet? Like, you could be honest with us. Is this why you be wanting to take your life? It's weird. It's crazy because everything you just said, Ray J, like
what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
yeah, like what the fuck is up?
Blood. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm talking.
Listen, we dealing with Brandy.
Okay, let me switch my glass.
You know what happened?
We going here.
You was dating Brandy at one time, or y'all was just, how'd it go?
I was special, you know. He came in and wanted to be special. So I had to let him be special.
I mean, no lies told.
Yeah,
he was Shaq.
Okay.
He was the champion. He was the MVP.
Right.
I was Kobe, no pun intended, because they said Kobe was a special friend of Brandy's as well.
Right.
But no pun intended.
Right.
But I was coming out of high school on the championship team, and he was the superstar of the team.
Right.
But I definitely did want to be special. I definitely, but I had no idea. So what happened is we had a mutual.
Ray J, if you want to just come out the closet, we welcome you. Like, you still ain't gonna be ish. You still ain't gonna be ish. In this same interview, Shyne also talked about taking girls from Diddy. Child, like, you cannot make this stuff up. Like, but we'll get into it. Yeah, I'll be here to share. Fair use, thumbs up this video.
I'm a Brooklyn kid. I started thinking I'm the CEO of Bad Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what's the difference between me and Puff?
Right.
What made you say that?
Not just my attitude. Like, wherever I go, I'm an alpha. So I feel like I'm supposed to be him. I was taking out his joints, Puff joints, like his main joints, end up being his baby mother type joint. And he wasn't happy about that. So, like, he wasn't messing with me at all. Like, don't put him in the studio. Put him over there. Matter of fact, one of y'all want to buy.
Let's just say all these people in the industry, they all down with OPP. I know exactly. Treach was saying the word when he made that song. They all down with stealing each other girls. You see it. You see it with 50 Cent and Diddy. Diddy did it with Tupac. Like, come on. How many exes did Diddy screw of Tupac's? He got this thing where he loved, like, getting with his enemy girl type. It's weird and sick what's going on in the industry, and that's why all the herps and everything is getting passed around, child. Like, this go from back in the day. This was going on.
His contract, like, get him up out of here. He's too much.
Shyne got blood all on his white tee. I'm like, yeah, Shyne, what happened? Shyne and beat the security guard up. He beat Puff's security guard up. You remember? I said, yo, Shyne, what's good? They said, nah, man, it's out of pocket, man. So that the Puff is really tight because Shyne beat his security
He was
up.
like 6'6".
So everybody lost respect for all Puff security. You're like, yo, you got all this beat your security up. Well, we not respecting nothing no more. We on our own.
They got stories for days, but I think they leaving stuff out. But anyway, they are. They definitely sick. For real. Like, come on now. Come on. All right. So that's on that. Ray J is promoting the Gagency in full effect, full forward. Okay. Like, that's the venture. It's all about the agency. So I just think that's Ray J's way of coming out the closet. And I know he going to defend his sister. Child, let's move on. Okay, up next, let's get to Dwight Howard updates on his situation, because we have been following it. You know, Amy Amber Luciani, whatever you want to call her this week, came out here snotting and crying with a bag of like cornmeal or something. Talking about she can't take it no more. CPS has been to the house 3 times. And her husband, we found out Dwight puts her out of the house and makes her sleep in the car. And she tried to leave him. We found out that he does not have a prenup. All right. And then the whole media campaign starts with Dwight Howard retiring and things like that. Like, this whole situation is messy. Okay, so some of the updates I want to give my Nighty crew with this situation, and I feel bad for the children in the situation, because it's a lot of narcissism going on. And no, you know, he's a man with money and power, and he doesn't like to be held accountable for anything that he does. Okay, so and who's suffering in the process? All it is, the children. So he has been dealing with court. Dwight Howard, and the child in question, the one that was taken away by CPS, according to Amy, because Dwight debunked it. Okay, shout out to the Jasmine brand for this. Dwight Howard's ex files emergency custody request, claims teen feels unsafe with her dad. Judge denies it. Like, what is going on in this situation? It is so confusing. And according to Royce, the mom has been fighting for custody for some time now. It seems Dwight has a pattern. Like, once his children get older and he doesn't need the mom anymore, he tends to go for custody of the kids, so he doesn't have to pay child support. So he tries to maintain the primary residency for the children to get out of paying child support. A lot of men do this. A lot of men do this. Okay, so Tiffany Render is currently fighting to regain custody of their daughter, Layla. So according to court documents obtained by the U.S. Weekly, Renda filed an emergency request on Monday, March 16th, seeking temporary custody of the 15-year-old, claiming Layla feels unsafe in her father's care. Dwight was awarded primary custody of Layla in January of 2024. In Render's recent filing, she alleged that Layla has repeatedly said she feels fearful and distressed when returning to Dwight's Georgia home. The situation has also resulted in involvement by the Georgia Division of Family and Children Services. Okay, so she went to express concerns about her daughter's emotional well-being and safety, arguing that temporary custody was necessary to ensure she remains in safe and supportive environments. An affidavit signed by Layla was also submitted, in which she said her mother did not pressure or influence her to support the request. However, on Tuesday, March 17th, the court denied the emergency motion. In its response, the judge stated there are neither allegations nor evidence qualifying an emergent, adding that Renda failed to file the controlling custody order she seeks to modify. The filing comes just weeks after Howard's estranged wife, Amy Luciani, alleged on Instagram Live that he had a DRUG issue and that Child Protective Services had removed his daughter from the home. The court reportedly noted it may consider Render's request if additional supporting documents is submitted. It sounds like the judge is wanting more evidence, more proof to substantiate these allegations. Yeah, Roy's story never changed. But this is so sad. This is so sad. So meantime, where is the child? That's what I'm saying. Where is the child? Who has custody of the child? So that's what I'm saying. This is definitely I feel like I'm getting the Swiss cheese version of this situation. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Something in the water ain't clean. And then on the tail end of this, the body cam footage was put out. Now we all knew this was going on, according to Amy's live, right? Let's get into it because the 911 calls have leaked and now we have the body cam footage. Please like the video, like the video, like the video. Thank y'all.
Going on is my husband,
okay.
Whenever he gets upset, he locks me out the gate. Okay. Last night he lost custody of his daughter, not my daughter. Him and the daughter's mom, his baby's mom, have been in a 2-year ugly custody battle. The mom lives in Florida. He won custody, but she just won her back. So you guys were here last night. He took the daughter and everything. He was in an upset stupor, going ballistic. I did not feel comfortable. He left out. I left out. When I came back, this is his third time doing it. The last time you guys came was like a year ago. And they told him to his face, they said, "This is Miss Howard. I've been here, living here. My address is on this driver's license." They said, "By law, Mr. Howard, you cannot do that." Yeah, I do have it in house. They said, "If you do that, don't you know, I could have ran through the thing by law, but I don't want to do that because
where's your car at?"
I Uber here.
Okay.
My car is right here because last night it's a pink i8 sitting over there. That's my car.
The what?
My car's inside of here.
Okay.
But how crazy and erratic he acts when you not you guys, but when CPS took his child, he was taking all that on me. And I'm like, I get you mad. Why didn't you say nothing to them and tell them she was lying? I'm like, I don't say that because she ain't lying. I can't incriminate myself. So I walked away. As soon as they left, he came in the room and said, "Why didn't you say anything?" I said, "Hey, I'm starting to get scared with all of this. I've been with you for only 15 months. Your daughter's 15. I can't lie to the police." And he said, "Fine, then. Fine, I'm gonna show you." He took my stepson to him. He left out. Make a long story short, when he didn't return, a black guy pulled up in the house in a black truck, parked right where that white car is that's doing our pressure washing, got out the car, and he's just sitting on the car. So I'm looking, I'm like, I never seen you do a day in my life. I called my mom. I'm like, "Mom, this dude just sitting out here for 30 minutes. She said, "Get in an Uber and come to my house." I got an Uber, came to her house.
You canceled
I came back. He changed the gate on me.
Your wife wants to get in the house and she can't because you locked her out.
That's not true.
Okay.
I got 2 witnesses here, and I'll
is there any way she can get in? Yeah.
That's a simple question.
No, go ahead.
Right.
And by the way,
Hold
I
on.
will subpoena you if you lie and report you. So lie if you want to.
Hold on.
That type of person.
So tell me.
I'm not going to say that.
So tell me, how do you know this situation?
We're just here doing pressure washing. My daughter's mom has been trying for the last year to get her daughter.
So who has custody? You still have custody?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So what is happening is they have teamed up.
Who has? She has in your ex-wife or the baby mother or whatever?
The baby mom.
Okay.
They're upset about money. So they want to destroy my kids and my reputation. I didn't even want you to do this, but I got to let you know. I'm going to officially retire from basketball. And I was happy.
Y'all believe him? He felt like they teaming up. Y'all believe him? And then he announced the retirement. Yes, if you in the bushes, please drop down and hit that like button. Do y'all believe him? He's saying Amy is teaming up with the baby mama. Look, Amy says she's not willing to lie because it's his daughter and she's not lying. He expected her to back him as his wife. This is something convoluted. He's so manipulative. That's just my opinion.
Having a ceremony in a couple of days. It's supposed to be tomorrow. She knows me, so she can do anything to ruffle my feathers, stop my stuff. She can do it. Last night we asked the cops to do something about her being here because she's going to keep antagonizing me, and I know the rules. I know what's going on, and I'm cool with that. But this is my place. I've been here for 9-10 years. We just got married. She left the first 6 months because she was trying to get some money. But everybody telling me to do the right thing.
What is the right thing, Mr. Howard?
The right thing was to stay married or stay with somebody.
Okay.
And so I tried that, you know what I'm saying, forgiveness, whatever you want to call it. brought it back in. The exact time when I brought it up here to the time she started going crazy was a full year. As soon as the year hit, she just went berserk. And so there's also been instances where she's jealous of my animals. I had
what?
My animals.
With these dogs?
I had another Malinois.
Okay.
That was killed under her watch. A couple of days before the dog died, she told me, I got something for you. But she said it in the way like, I'm gonna do something to you. I got something for you. And
not the dog. Not the dog. What the fatal attraction is going on? Like, are we gonna find bunnies boiling in a pot? Like, what the heck?
She killed your dog? You can't prove it.
I'm not implying or saying that she killed my dog,
yes,
but I would say that she was negligent.
Yes, you are. Oh, now he gonna say she was negligent. He got away with words, child. He got away with words.
Because she was watching my animals and she said that the dogs got out the gate. Now, as y'all can see, that this gate is pretty big and strong.
Right.
There's no way these dogs can get out no matter what they do unless somebody open the gate.
Pushes it open, right? Okay. All right. That's odd. Yeah. All right. At the end of the day.
I'm afraid for my son. He did not feel safe around her. Something has to be done.
Okay.
Like, please.
Well, tell me what you think you want done.
To be here, she's trying to antagonize me. This is why she called you guys to come here.
So
she was not locked out the house. She was in there. She just
what's going on is
that is a lot to unpack. This is a sticky situation for sure. And it's sad that the kids are caught in between this situation. None of the adults are, well, I could say from the Royce and the baby mama side, I'm sure it's about the kids' safety, but this mess between Amy and Dwight, like, it's not healthy. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Please like the video, donate to the channel if you can. You all men pick these wicked women. If you in a Roy's story has never changed. Roy's story has never changed. This is a gaslighting situation, if you ask me. They're going to have to hash it out in the court system. They definitely are. They're going to have to hash it out in the court system. Well, so far, the baby mama has to provide proof that her daughter, Layla, is unsafe in the home. Hopefully. Look, Amy, this is your chance to redeem yourself. This is your chance to redeem yourself. If you got proof and footage of him mistreating these children, you better stand on the side of the children. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Like, on some real, like, this is your opportunity. And here's what we're going to see, what really her intentions are, because there's no prenup here. So is she trying to get half of those assets? He just retired and things like that. I don't know what the laws are in Georgia. I know in New Jersey, if you establish property before a marriage, you get to walk away with that property. If it's established during the marriage, then your spouse, if they leave, they can end up with half, and you can end up having to liquidate all your assets to pay out your partner. So I'm gonna keep my eyes on the story, Naughty Crew. I'm gonna keep my eyes on the story and figure out what is going on here, because something ain't clean in the water and somebody is lying. Those are the two things I know for sure. Okay. And I always said, like, Amy, that whole performance and stuff like that, I don't know if you were trying to get ahead of something. Like, what do you know? What do you know? What do you know at the end of the day? All right, so I'll keep my eye out on that story. All right, let's get into Chrisean Rock. As you all know, this story went crazy, okay? Because she is basically out here, if you ask me, misusing her platform. Okay, it's kind of like when Nicki Minaj, when we were going through the Coviana and she was talking against the SHOT, you know what I mean? Chrisean was out here saying basically like she's not gonna own her son's disabilities. And she don't care if the doctors say it, she's not putting that on her son. And a lot of people felt like this was definitely irresponsible on her part. I mean, she out here want to throw her fight out here, and she wants everybody to be happy for her. But at the end of the day, I feel like she's being irresponsible with the messaging on her platform. Our eyes don't lie. We've seen everything from start to finish, everything that went on with Junior. And ultimately, she doesn't want to take accountability for being responsible for the way her son is. And if you ask me, she never wanted Junior. Why? Because she knows it wasn't a Blueface baby, like Ronnie Doe said. Ronnie Doe said it. Okay? This girl, to me, in my eyes, was trying to get rid of Junior. Y'all know what I mean. She was doing everything. I think she was trying to self-delete this child. All right. It's really, really disgusting how they use Junior as a pawn in this wicked ass social media game that they are playing. It is not right. It's not right. It's not right at all how they misuse this baby. Okay. So this is what she was saying yesterday, and we went over this, but this is just a brief recap just in case anybody missed it.
That Blueface doesn't seem active in the child's life because of his disability. Hold on. I feel like that's what triggered me, and my anger overpowered my message. I didn't get to deliver any way, shape, or right, and I apologize to you. It didn't deserve my words, and the grace you showed me spoke volumes to the season of your life you're in the right now, and I'm here to support and congratulate you overly. So I said my son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, then but it's like,
don't tell me.
I ain't say none of that. I ain't say none of that. Watch your mouth. Like, let's just talk about what you just said. Like, I get what you say about Blueface or whatever. Is that Blueface doesn't seem active in the child's life because of his disability. Hold on. I feel like that's what triggered me, and my anger overpowered my message. I didn't get.
Her message is very delusional and convoluted, and it's sad that she'll go this far just to not take accountability for what she did when she was pregnant with Junior. She was drinking, she was smoking, she was partying. Deny it. I dare somebody to deny it. Okay? And just in case people forgot, here's a reminder.
Yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
You got no liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
You should do it because it's cold. Yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my God.
Okay? Proof? Chrisean drank during her pregnancy. Now, Clarissa, after she said all of this, came out here, because you know Clarissa, just like Ray J with Brandy, is going to come out here and windmill for Blueface at all costs. She said, please leave us alone. We are not responsible. And when he tried to stop her, he was hit in the head with a bottle. This is all on Crazy in Love. She tried to vacuum the glass out of his head and everything after she bopped him over the head with a Hennessy bottle. Crazy work. When her family tried to stop her, they fought too. It's your job as a woman to carry the something baby. That's why men can't have them. Hold the right people accountable. Sending me them dumbass DMs. There's nothing else to talk to us about. We have nothing else to do with this. Nah, I'm tired. Okay? And Clarissa, she exposed more. She exposed more. Here we go. This girl is diabolical. And let me tell you something. Chrisean, it is a definite dark spirit around her. This girl has footage of her saying she deleted someone, okay? And let's not forget all the suspicion surrounding Ronnie Doe's passing when he was trying to figure out or establish paternity for Junior. She is a diabolical maniac, and I believe she is trying to delete Junior. I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. All right? So Clarissa revealed the text messages between her and Chrisean. She said, please, let's work together to get the baby taken care of. I promise I won't say a word. If we love our sons, we can set our pride to the side. And so then Chrisean said, the baby has childcare. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking about physical therapy. The best there is. He could be better. She said, itch, he has that. Leave me alone. I'm tired of fighting. I'm here when you ready. She said, itch, you weak. Leave me alone. Okay. So Clarissa is alluding to that Chrisean knew about Junior's disabilities long before this, long before he was even here. So she posted, she said, he has several disabilities. And I told John not to agree with you in this Willy Wonka SAA bull-ish. The revelation he gave you was not to smoke or drink during your pregnancy, and you ignored it. Now stop the BS. She knew. So then Clarissa said John didn't even know she was keeping the baby all the way to the 5th month. She said she was aborting. Please stop acting dumb. When them doctors told her about the disabilities, she was 5 months. And when they gave an amniotic amniocytosis, excuse me, I'm saying that wrong, during your pregnancy that late, they definitely fill you in with disabilities or details. No one is to blame but the mother who chose to ignore me during the pregnancy and her slow ass fans who convinced her I was hating. All that can be done is the best for him, and that's what y'all should be promoting, child. And let's not forget, Chrisean was promoting a marijuana brand while she was pregnant. She's on film saying that you were allowed to smoke and drink during your pregnancy, all this stuff. Clarissa said, there's nothing wrong with a disability. Your love for him should overshadow the title. The efforts of faith should be evident to help another mother accept the process of faith. Stop listening to these crazy SSA people. When Jonathan was told he could play sports, no, he couldn't play sports no more because of an injury, we continue to play in faith, but we didn't miss one appointment of physical therapy 3 times a week. Faith without work is dead. And she's absolutely right. Okay? On the tail end of this, Corey Lombardi released a sonogram of Junior when he was 5 months because Rock Tart put it out there because she's such a social media whore. Okay? It's disgusting how she is exploiting this baby, how she's refusing to get him help. She admitted to child neglect, like medical neglect, out her mouth. Nobody sees anything wrong with this. And don't tell me, oh, she's got to wait. She's not ready to accept it, this and that. This is dire. This is so... This baby's life is in danger. And I don't think people understand the severity of it. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you donating to the channel, Tranaz. Thank you so much for supporting. So look at this sonogram. This is the 20-week sonogram. Look at the baby's nose. Look at Junior's nose. Now, this is what a normal sonogram looks like at 20 weeks. So there's clear issues here. She knew what was going on. She is refusing to get Junior the help that he needs. And that's all Ronnie Doe was fighting for. Remember the whole mall setup. He said, I was shocked. I'm seeing Junior limped. Thank you, Cece, so much for donating to the channel. I'm seeing Junior limp. No jacket on. It's in the middle of the winter. This girl does not care about this baby. I don't care what anyone says. This girl does not care about this baby. But there's clear issues here. The sonogram is very fuzzy. Just think about it. That just shows me the embryonic fluid is probably not healthy. Ciao. Y'all remember this? This is when she got it. Because she documented everything. Okay, so that's proof she actually did it. You see the sonogram on the picture. Okay? Same colors. This girl is diabolical. And this is what she posted to Twitter. I'm 20 weeks already, but when I seen the face of what was growing inside of me, I had to pray the fear away of being a mommy. I am currently documenting with @Zeus Network, and it's super overwhelming because this pregnancy was planned. No, it wasn't. But now he don't see a future with me anymore. We both done things to each other that we lost trust. So I was left with option aborting. I was surprised I'm that far along. She never wanted Junior. She never wanted him. And let's not forget the 3 other abort missions she had before this, okay? This girl is something sinister about her. It's something dark in her spirit. She has no regards for life at all. She's actually, I feel, in my opinion, got characteristics of a psychopath. So at 20 weeks pregnant, you are exactly at the halfway point of a 40-week pregnancy, which puts you in your 5th month. While pregnancy is commonly measured in 20-week marks, the end of the 2nd trimester halfway point typically placing you in the 5-month part. Okay, so like it's crazy. She says some reckless mess out her mouth, and then what she does is throw Junior in our face. And we're supposed to believe there's nothing wrong with him. We're supposed to believe there's nothing wrong with him. And she uses Junior as a prop. And if you've been here long enough on my channel from the very beginning, check out my old videos. When she had Junior, I said she carries him around like a purse.
Somebody needs to seriously go ahead and take that baby out of that woman's care, because now it's not funny. Like, it wasn't funny from the jump, from the very beginning, but now that she done said what she said, it's seriously like, no, like, all jokes aside, DHS, I believe that's what it's called, needs to go ahead and remove Chrisean Jr. or Jesus. I'm not sure what his name is for real, because she keeps changing that as well, but they need to take him out of her care. So honestly, I was scrolling on X Twitter and I kind of seen like vaguely remember the headline, but I kept on scrolling, and then I just seen a video from my favorite baddie expert clientele about what Chrisean has said as far as it comes to the baby and his illnesses or mental situation or whatever you want to call it. And it's crazy that she would say that out her mouth. So it has been alleged for a super long time that the baby is the way that he is because supposedly, I don't know if this is true, but I believe her family has said this as well. Chrisean was knowingly, while she was pregnant, she knew she was pregnant, but she continued to drink and do drugs. And by drugs, I do mean like just a little weed, nothing like, as far as I know, nothing serious, but that is why he is the way that he is. Apparently he's going on 2 and he cannot speak nor walk Chrisean has said that she don't care what the doctor says. She's basically gonna put it in God's hand, and Chrisean, the baby is gonna develop in God's timing. And I hate when y'all do stuff like that. I really, really hate when y'all play in God's space like that, because you supposedly knew everybody knows the consequences of doing what you allegedly did while pregnant, and now all of a sudden that those consequences happen. Now all of a sudden you want to say, "Oh, you gonna put that on God?" And then why don't people like this think that, oh, well, maybe God put the doctor in the position to tell you what is wrong with your baby like, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you look at it like the medicine is from God? The doctor being able to tell you what's wrong with your child is from, why is that not your thought? Like, Chrisean is a trash ASS mother, and the boys in blue need to be called, and she needs to be put under the damn jail for how she or what she's doing to that baby. Like, I don't think she realizes this is a actual human life. Like, this is your.
She doesn't care. Look at that evil in her eyes. She doesn't care. It's all about her. She only brings Junior out of pocket when she needs to change the narrative, when she needs to manipulate the public image of herself, because she knows what she just said was ass backward and messed up. She has no regards for human life whatsoever.
Or child, and to deny him the proper care to potentially get him better, or even from the beginning to allegedly drink and do what you were doing, knowing you're pregnant, that is some sick stuff, and consequences need to be had. Like, that is
what Tareen said. Consequences pending. Ain't that what she said to Ronnie though? Right before he passed, or was taken untimely from us, I should say. Consequences pending.
prayers for the baby, prayers for the baby, prayers for the baby, prayers for the baby. That's all I can say about that. And as for Chrisean, girl, God gonna deal with you when somebody needs.
God going to definitely deal with her. And you know what? It may not be in the time frame that we all think, but she will have to answer for her actions. But what does she do? Like she always do, throw God in our face and then throw Junior in our face. And then she wants us to respect her as like this Christian pure soul. Girl, go kick rocks.
Hey man, you ready? You love your mommy? You love you too? You wanna get down, huh? Come on. Let's go walk. We're gonna walk in the park.
You see that bullshit? We gonna walk in the park. Girl, we know he ain't walking.
Hey man, you ready to take that jacket off? Give me this. Can I get a kiss?
You don't want to kiss your young mouth ass. Always trying to all of a sudden show affection in front of the camera and shit. What's going on behind the scenes? That's what we want to know.
You love your mommy? You love you too? You wanna get down, huh? Come on. Let's go walk. We're gonna walk in the park.
She full of shit. She full of bull swinky. I swear for God. Like, fuck that sinister being or whatever. Hashtag save Junior. Hashtag justice for Ronnie Doe. She will have to answer for her sins one way or another. And I seen her live when she was doing an unboxing, because y'all fucking rock tards. Y'all still be sending this fucking demonic being gifts. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then she give them away to her sister and her family. She don't even appreciate that shit. Why do y'all keep sending her stuff? It is beyond me. Especially after what she's been doing to this baby. Why are you rewarding bad behavior? It's because y'all bitches is just like her. Dirty fucking bottom foot sluts. That's why. Why would you support this? It's beyond my head. Please like the video. This girl knew what was going on with her baby. She knew what she ingested, and she is running away for being accountable for her actions. She is 100% responsible for everything that is going on with Junior, and I'm not going to turn away for that. I don't care what nobody say or nothing. This baby is in danger. This baby is in danger. and Clarissa, as bad as she getting on my nerves, she ain't lying. On this, she is not lying. Yes, please like the video. On this, she is not lying. To play with a human being, a child who cannot fight for themselves, speak for themselves, it's just sinister. She's diabolical. And do not come in my chat talk about, oh, she love her child. She's just a new mom. Like, get the fuck out of here. That girl is the master manipulator. Master manipulator. Ooh, child. I'm going to have to come back and do Boosie because we running out of time. And I want to get into this 50 Cent and Clarissa Shields stuff, okay? So, 50 is... Excuse me, no. Before we get there, let's go to Jay-Z. Child. Now, a couple weeks ago, Tasha K, Van Lathan, he was claiming that Roc Nation was tied to tarnishing Colin Kaepernick's image, okay? Now, we know Colin Kaepernick went through so much, taking a stand for Black Lives Matter and standing up for the racism that goes on in the NFL, okay? I'm just saying, did they use Jay-Z as a bootlicker house nigga? I'm just saying, thumbs up this video. Let's hear what he had to say.
And she was talking about Nicki Minaj's claims about a smear job that Jay-Z had against Colin Kaepernick. All right. I have to say this. I think the thing here, and I've told this story before, I think the thing here is the Jay-Z part of it. Obviously, that's the biggest deal. But when Nessa's talking right there, there's a part of me that feels bad about letting her be on her own with saying that. And this is the reality. This is what happens, at least in what happened, at least in this one instance, because I was there. I know for sure. I'm not saying it was Jay-Z. I can't say that Jay-Z did anything, right? But I know for sure, that Roc Nation was seeding negative stories about Colin Kaepernick during the time that he was really in traction with Jay-Z. For sure.
Everybody, I feel personally.
So it's just like, why would you support a movement like that? And I'll tell you why, Naughty Crew. Look at what he did to Dame Dash. And that was over girls. Jay-Z is a very shrewd businessman. Let's be clear, okay? He's a very shrewd businessman, and he's all about benefiting himself and his family, possibly. I mean, he pulled the family out when he need to be in good public favor. We know it's certain things that we know guarantee they're going to do. He's definitely going to go on the field during the Super Bowl with his two daughters, okay? They're going to take pictures and TikTok. Everything is very, performative for the cameras and things like that. And this is deflection and distraction because his name was mentioned in the Epstein files, okay? The noise around Jay-Z is getting louder and louder. Rumor has it is that he doesn't really have the billions that he proclaims to have. All right, he lost that whole casino deal. He was trying to build a casino in Times Square, and because one of his CEOs is linked to being a snitch for the cartel, let's just talk about it, okay? Leader of the cartel. A lot of stories have been coming out, and they've been getting quiet. They've been coming out, even about the cartel CEO. The things she's doing to her daughters. The daughter filed a civil lawsuit against her. Let's not forget Tory Lane's father, how he was screaming Roc Nation. The noise is getting louder and louder, and I feel like dots are starting to connect. And Jay-Z has to change his narrative, okay? He lost that casino deal. He's not winning, okay? I'll tell you who is winning. Nas. Yeah, Jay is a fraud. Yeah, Jay is a fraud. So he needs to turn his image around, right? He needs, and how else to do that? And he's been away from this for so long. And let me tell you, I go to the Roots picnic. Me and my cousin, y'all know I got a lot of family in Philly and stuff, but me and my cousin, we usually go to the Roots picnic every year. I don't think we're going this year. But you know why? They have now set Jay-Z as the headliner for the Roots picnic in Philadelphia. Ciao. I saw this, and let me tell y'all a story. All right, I had an opportunity. My friend, they happened to have an extra ticket. Jay-Z came to Newark to perform at the Prudential Center. When I say this was the wackest performance, I said I never want to see him in concert again, ever. Not only did he show up late, Timberland was his DJ. All right, he performed for maybe an hour after showing up late, probably less than that, and spent the rest of the time talking to the audience like, hey ma, I see you up there with that sign and this and that. And I said, what the bull swinky is this? Like, this was the wackest performance. He ain't bring nobody out. I mean, it's just Jersey. You from New York. You could have brought mad artists with you to kind of fill in that time, being that you were going to be late. Come on, Mayor Raz Baraka for the 24 hours apiece. Let me tell y'all the last few year lineup, and this is why I love that festival. Shout out to Mayor Raz Baraka. First year I went, he had Fabulous. Then the next year he had Jadakiss. Then the year after that, it was a tribute to women in hip hop. He had everybody from Yo-Yo, Rod Digger, Maya performed. What's her name? Sunshine Anderson was there. Like some of the greats in hip hop. Moni Love. It was a dope. He gives a dope performance, and every act was good. Y'all follow me on my Instagram. All that footage is up on my Instagram. These are the things that I like to vlog, to share with my naughty crew, because not everybody gets to see certain artists perform. So why not share it? So shout out to the Jasmine brand. Jay-Z is set to headline the Roots picnic at the Philadelphia venue. I said that. What the hell? What the hell? I mean, see, and I seen Nas perform at the Roots picnic. Dope. And he brought out Ghostface Killer. Dope. Who y'all think Jay-Z gonna bring out on the stage with him? Thank you, Trina. I appreciate you. I gotta start getting ready for work my damn self. So the hip hop heavyweight is set to headline this year's Roots picnic. The festival would take place a new venue in Philadelphia, marking a shift for the longtime event created by the Roots. Over the weekend, event organizers revealed the new location online, sharing Roots Picnic family. We are coming back to Philadelphia on May 30th and 31st for the first time ever at the Belmont Plateau. Okay, yeah, because last year was a hot mess because it rained and they tried to throw hay around. It was horrible, but people were still out there. They were still, I'll tell you who came off last year. The people selling the ponchos. Child, they were selling them $5 a pop or whatever, but they probably changing the video because of that. Look, yes, Nas is fine, chill. Nas is fine, but he making big money moves. You say what you want, Nas on his way to billionaireship too. Him at 50 is the new reign in New York. I don't care what nobody say, but y'all let me know what y'all think about that Roots picnic. Jay-Z headline. I'm thinking he's trying to change the narrative or whatever. So he wants to see if he still got it, child. Okay. All right, let's move on to Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out Shields. Y'all like the video. As y'all know, it was her birthday yesterday, okay? And we know we was going to get a lot of footage or whatever. And here was her self-reflection for her birthday. I mean, she thinks really, really highly of herself. That's one thing. You cannot deny she has confidence.
Everything I want in my life, I have. And whatever I want to get, I would get. But everything I want in my life right now, I have.
Yeah, we know. Even if it's somebody else's man or husband, you want to go get it.
So I just thank God for that. Cannot wait to celebrate me all month. I love throughout my journey. I've been through a lot of like trials and tribulations, but it's crazy that every year I elevate and it's a different level of haters or whatever the case may be. And it's like I just continue to do this. Never let nobody take your smile away. Nobody. No matter who it is. Always be smiling, always be happy, because at the end of the day, I got 31 reasons why I'm that girl. I have nothing to be worried about. To see where I come from and to see where I'm at now, it's like, yeah, you have nothing to be mad about. Everything I want in my life, I have. And whatever I want to get, I would get. But everything I want in my life right now, I have. So I just thank God for that. Cannot wait to celebrate me all month, like I already have been. But now that is actually March 17th, Quote Day. Oh, it's time to turn St. Patrick's Day all the way up. I'm talking about we going up. Everything I want in my life, I have. And whatever I want to get.
All right, so I mean, yeah, happy birthday, you trifling ass hoe. Anyway, yeah, so we got footage all day of Ressa coleslaw. Okay, she's still sleeping with a married man, but you know. Is it your birthday? Okay, I mean, she's looking really decent. Okay, she looks fine. Pompoos, you know, being a gentleman. About damn time. Remy still went viral. Her and Reminisce Jr. Okay. All right. So let's get into some of her birthday shenanigans, child. What's this?
And that's just what it is.
Look, Geisha, like I never liked coleslaw. All right, but let me remind you, because you know what all these demonic fake Hollywood stars do, they always try to use God as a weapon. And I'm telling you, I think she was trained by Chrisean on how to do this here internet stuff. I really, really do, because she's using the same playbook. But look how she play in y'all face. Mm-hmm.
So you think that you went through a lot at a certain level. So this level put you through this. But as you elevate, it's a different level. And now it's a different devil you got to fight. Then another level, a different devil. So new levels, new devils, but you deal with them all the same.
On my notes.
Okay, you deal with them all the same. It is the truth. But it doesn't mean that it gets easier. It's like, but you know what to do to beat this. You know how to beat this opponent right here. The devil can be beat. God been beating him forever.
Right.
But the only way you can beat the devil is you got to team up with God and let the devil know you're not stopping nothing. Listen, I've been saying all week to all my haters, y'all ain't stopped shit. Because when they can't take you one-on-one, they all go team up.
I know.
And then when they team up, they coming at you every single day from different angles, and it gets frustrating. But then when you get to the end goal, you be like, oh, it's another level up.
Right.
You be like, oh, shoot. You got to look them in the face, tell them, you still ain't stopped none, hater. So you think that you went through a lot at a certain level. So this level put you through this. But as you elevate.
Girl, you are not elevated yet at all. Not at all, okay? So her and Pompoose, they went out to dinner. They had some lamb chops. They stopped at Johnny Blaze's house, which I was like, what the hell? Was you just on here talking about you getting knocked between the washer and the dryer, child?
It's your birthday.
Two crash outs would a likely match. Well, this was Johnny Blaze's birthday tribute to her or whatever, but it take one crash out to understand the other, child. That's all I got to say about that. Okay. Also, Pompoose was smiling in the camera on cue. Because he didn't want to end up with two black eyes, child. Of course, she gonna say happy birthday to her. Okay, here we go.
Let's celebrate it.
That's her blowing out her candles. Papoose posted, happy born day, my queen. The love is fireproof. I guess, if that's what you want us to believe. Oh, child, if that's what you want us to believe. It's crazy. Oh, gosh. So this is Poo's dedication to his girl on her birthday.
Lyrical genius.
Nah, as you can see, I'm just gonna keep it real, man. Like when you got genuine people around you like this, it's hard to top that. You know what I'm saying? I learn from you on a constant. I know I'm always on top of you about things, but little do you know, I learn a lot from you. Your perspective, the way you think, and you just always on point. Even when we driving late at night. You hit a red light, you're like, why that car doing that for? Like you sharp in areas that I don't expect you to be sharp. So I wanted to give you credit for that. Like Ruth was saying, when it comes to contracts, you read them all, like you go through it like as if you're an attorney. Just very smart. I respect that. I appreciate you. And you know, like I said the other day, man, our love is fireproof, man. There's nothing they can do to stop this, man. I feel like it was meant to be. I remember when I didn't know you. Because everybody know I'm a big fan of boxing, but there's something about you that when I was always watching your fights, I was like, damn, man, she's iced. And I always followed your journey. I was just a big fan. I never thought I would meet you in person.
Mm-hmm.
So from the day we met,
Yeah, you was in love with him.
I came up and I shook your hand. I felt the spark. I kept it to myself.
Well, we know Claressa Coleshaw crash out. Now she reads her contracts according to Poo's style, and he been studying her for a long time. Yeah, because that's your next lick, of course. You've been studying her.
So I didn't feel that spark again until you did. You DM me, I felt it again. I was like, oh, what is this?
If we go with that DM situation, you see how they be playing in our face, Naughty Crew? There we go with them DMs, okay?
So I kept it friendly and
You kept it friendly? What about your wife? Poo's, did your wife know you was DMing?
it grew into something more special, you know what I'm saying? But I got your back forever. I love you. And like you said, on my birthday is your birthday. Well, today's my birthday.
Child, shout out to Media House 1234. Okay, like it's something real and authentic about the situation between the two of them. Okay, so on the tail end of that, we get the Mary J. Blige knockoff version of Claressa. You know, they played that little flashcard game. Oh, hold on.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Let me tell y'all something. Poo's is playing his role so good, okay? So Clarissa drops a love song, okay? She must have did this the night she was in the studio. I mean, the night she went to that banquet with Kelly Rowlands and Samuel Jackson, excuse me, because that's the same dress.
Hobby, come on. They both pretty good.
Yeah, these both pretty good.
Damn, write a song about you. This one was write a rap.
Okay.
See ya.
So I wrote this song for you, 'cause our love is true. I'll always be faithful to you. These other niggas ain't got a clue.
Don't y'all find this weird that on the tail end of her getting busted cheating on Poo's? I mean, and they started their relationship cheating because she was engaged. He was married. And she talk about being faithful. Child, this some bull swanky.
Baby, you're the kind of man gon' ride for me. Love your girl down, knock a nigga out for me. Oh yeah.
Nope, he knocked him out for Remy though. He knocked the ninja out for Remy.
You're the kind of man energy, always supporting me. You're the kind of man that ain't gonna cheat. Take me out.
She said ain't gonna never cheat on her. Girl, you as delusional as they come.
They need me, oh yeah. You're the kind of man I shut up for. Let you leave me, yeah, with my eyes closed.
That shit is all lies, okay? It's all lies. We know he not faithful. We know you not faithful. Child, the internet went ablaze when they dropped this mess, okay? Like, and she looked like a knockoff Mary J. Blige. I don't care what nobody say. She channels energy, and we're gonna get into Mary J here soon, okay? But people are, the content creators are going in. They are going in on this song. Like, girl, are you delusional? Like, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know what Papoose did to Clarissa, but he got her traded in the boxing gloves for Love Song.
So I wrote this song for you.
Yes, she did.
Cause our love is true.
Oh, so true.
I'll always be faithful to you. These other niggas ain't got a clue.
No, they don't.
Baby, you're the kind of man. Gon' ride for me.
Right.
Love your girl down. Knock a nigga off me.
Knock him out.
You're the kind of man. Caress my soul. Give me energy. Always supporting me.
Hey.
You're the kind of man.
Yeah, I swear on everything, Clarissa is my favorite show. Clarissa, you know you can't sing, but I get it. A beautiful gesture. It's the thought that counts.
Oh, you so kind. I could have done without it, though. This did not have to be released at all. What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comments. What's this?
Somebody tag my wife. Tell her that I said I love her. Jesus Christ. Tell her that I died for her. She can have my life. We up and it's stuck. Our bag is right.
A few moments later.
Some women never had a faithful man, so they don't understand.
Why is this pussy asshole stalking me?
Period.
Somebody.
Period. Like, he's still a married man. How could a married man be considered faithful? Like, make it make sense. This whole shit is a joke. Like, it's a fucking joke.
Clarissa needs to have several seeds.
Some women never had a faithful man, so they don't understand. I do.
A faithful love. I'll always be faithful to you. Kind of man. Gon' ride for me. Love your girl down. Knock a nigga off me.
Just released a new song that was a love letter to Papoose, and it's safe to say that she's to stick to boxing. I don't know who is singing this song or who she got layered up on this track with her. Really tell she is not the person with the dominant vocals on the track.
Your love so strong. I can read your thoughts.
We all know Clarissa's birthday. I'm not sure why she's releasing a love song to Papoose. If you ask me, he should be releasing a love song to her, but that's just my ideology. I don't know. Clarissa acts like Papoose is the first guy she ever let put it in the stink. I swear to God, she acts like this is her first love straight out of high school. I'm all here for her black love. I mean, her gold love, but it just seems like she is overcompensating for her love and for her, like, from Papoose to 50 Cent airing out all of her business on Maserati, but allegedly, I don't know. Actually picking my mouth up off of the floor from Clarissa exposing herself and posting those text messages like, baby girl, that did not make you look good. She might have thought it was exonerating her. Baby girl, you was admitting guilt. Just flabbergasted at how sprung you have to be to really put out a love song about somebody else on your birthday. Like, girl, it's supposed to be about you. He should be putting a song out about you, baby girl, you. No, something about the way she treats Papoose just screams that he's the first person to, like, take her there in the bedroom, if you guys know what I'm saying. I'm curious to know what y'all think regarding this. Let me know down in the comments. Peace. Clarissa needs to have several.
Shout out to Deli Hip Hop and T, child. Like, this is just a lot. This is just a lot. This is a lot to consume, okay? Like, this is on the tail end of her being exposed by 50 Cent. Like, and still, they still trolling her. Maserati Bud, all right? But 50 trolling for many different reasons too, okay? That love song gotta go. That love song gotta go. Now, let's get into 50. Now, anytime some negative press come out about 50, and mind you, look, this is 50 and Bud still trolling Clarissa. Here we go.
Look at Fit.
You ain't got no ring. Okay, that's what I got. I ain't gonna tell you what I got. You might have to go. I got the secret sauce, nigga. If I get down. Okay. What you got? I'm not fucking around and have LeBron pull up.
Oh shit, man. Man, you got the cheat code, man. He gave the goddamn, that's the cheat code.
I got access to the whole package. I'm real moment. I'm the real moment. Okay.
Hey.
Nah, don't start that shit.
I said I love my niggas like they come from my mama.
So, but Maserati Bud, he said you can't avoid the truth. It's the unit at 50 Cent. The play in motion. All roads leads to Shreveport. We've been solid, Mr. Get Up on him. Okay, so he going promote his music as he should off the situation. All right. But remember I showed y'all the other day a clip of 50 Cent and his son defending him, and I didn't know if it was true or not or whatever. Well, some stuff is going on there with the baby mama, and it comes down to her life rights. Okay. He came out here swinging, supposedly, Marquise, 50's son, saying like that's still my pops, leave my dad alone or whatever. We went over that the other day. Now another clip has dropped, and I'm like, why are they coming out all of a sudden? Why all of a sudden is Marquise? You know, his mama came out first, and then these old clips been going around. 50 Cent baby mother, Marquise mom, asking him for 50 pair of sneakers.
It's the strengthening and the change of mothers. Please, we ain't afraid of none of you. Who wanna with us? Same since the 96 summer. Come on. Some people.
Okay, so that's 50 Cent vibing with his dudes. 50 Cent son Marquise, twinning, looking just like his pop, enjoying his day. Good vibes with his mom. Okay, I'm like, of course, they're going to all come out the woodwork. They're going to all come out the woodwork because 50 is trending. All right, so old footage of 50 is going around of the baby mother asking for 50 pair of sneakers for her son, and 50 like, what? Let me see, I'm trying to find it. Here we go.
Yes, you are. Now tell him how you told my son to call me and tell me he need 50 pairs of sneakers for back to school.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
You said he said somebody else got a whole bunch of pairs of sneakers.
And he said a boy in his class started on him and said he had 50 pairs of sneakers. And Marquise said, how the hell does he have 50 pairs of sneakers? And his father's a lawyer. My dad's on the Forbes list. That's exactly.
Yeah, then why you didn't be a responsible parent and say, look, you don't need 50 pairs of shoes.
That is a responsible He could do 20. That's responsible.
20 pairs? Yes, you are. Now tell him how you told my...
So on the tail end of this, 50 is his baby mother is fighting him in court to buy her likeness back. Like back in the day, as a result of them going back and forth and beefing, 50 bought the baby mother's likeness so that she can't put out books. That's what I'm saying. Clarissa do not want to mess with him because he is diabolical when he wants to. Shout out to allofhiphop.com. 50 Cent challenges judge in $1 million fight for his ex's life rights. That's what he owns, the life rights to his ex. So 50 Cent just escalated his legal battle with ex Shaniqua Tompkins by taking their life rights dispute straight to New York appellate court. G-Unit Books filed a notice of appeal, refusing to accept a judge decision that blocked their attempt to win by default. The company's pushing hard to overturn what Justice Robert R. Reed ruled on March 4th, and they not backing down. Tompkins claimed in her affidavit that the late Chris Lighty told her she'd suffer severe consequences if she didn't sign off her life rights. Okay, so 50 Cent G-Unit Book refuses to accept defeat, appealing judge's decision that blocked their attempt to get $1 million out of Shaniqua Tompkins for telling her story on YouTube, a story 50 Cent says he owns. Okay, so he owns his life right. 50 is still windmilling, so that's why we seeing all these clips going around with Marquise and Shaniqua, his baby mother. They are in court. It's a lot of layers to 50 Cent. It definitely is, okay? Because on one hand, he's a great businessman. He's a master troll, right? All right. And I don't know about you guys. I just really wish he would fix his relationship with Marquise. Seriously. Because I feel like he's taking out the sins of Marquise's mother on him. I really do feel that. According to 50, Marquise, he inherited his entitlement from his mom. Okay? I remember him saying that. All right? But he's a great businessman. 50 creates jobs for people. All right? And if you think about it, he really employing Marquise and his mom, because every time 50 go viral, they can go viral. So they can get checks off of social media too. But Mary J. Blige is crazy. She ties into this story. She was on a podcast and she was asked about her relationship with 50 and working on Power. Here's what she had to say. And this is why I say Clarissa was a knockoff Mary J. Blige.
How was it working with 50?
And it was great.
Yeah.
50 was a great boss, man. They treat us really good at Ghost. Man, it was amazing. Just getting that gig was another happy moment in my life that I really needed. So shout out to 50 for just always blessing us. Like he always blesses us with, jobs, and I needed that job at the time, so thank you for that. And it was great. All the cast was great. It was just a dope opportunity.
And you say when you got the Super Bowl call, you were actually on set for Power for Ghost.
Well, I was working.
Right.
But I had a day off. And
Okay,
I was home when I got the call.
Gotcha. So that must have been crazy too, just meeting up at rehearsal like, hey. You know what I'm saying? How was it working with 50? And then
all right, let me tell you something. Mary, she not going to talk against nobody in the industry, especially 50 Cent. She never talked against Diddy. Actually, she was going through a situation with Diddy where they didn't speak for a little while. And she was out here taking responsibility for the breakdown of their relationship. Talk about she was on drugs real bad and this and that. She ain't say Diddy was providing the drugs or none of that. She took the whole blame. So let's just say Mary is male identified, child. But Mary out here looking great. She was out at the Oscars looking great. And this commentator, he didn't even know who she was, okay? Like, how you don't know who Auntie Mary is, okay? She was on the red carpet at the Oscars, and she was asked because she now has a residency.
All the time for a Vegas residency.
I mean, what better time is it? I mean, I'm 15 albums in. I'm so celebrated. My fans love me.
Wow, I didn't realize she had 15 albums. Sheesh.
They're ready. It's right time. Right time is now.
Why is now the time for?
I think it is the right time for Mary. Mary, it's time for. She need to retire, y'all.
Hey, how you doing today?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. What's your name and where you from?
My name is Mary J. Blige. I'm from New York.
Yes, sir. NYC is in the house. Stop playing with her. Oh my God. See the fit. Describe it today.
It's very Hollywood glamour.
Damn.
Okay, Clarissa, this is how you describe your look when they ask you. You don't start pricing everything out, child.
All the you know.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you see us, stop playing. What's your favorite part about the night? We got the Oscars.
My favorite part about the night is when Michael B. Jordan won his Oscar.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan.
Well
Absolutely,
deserved.
absolutely. What's your favorite movie?
Shit. Well, right now it's Sinners. My favorite movie right now is Sinners.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's your favorite song?
Oh man, I have too many favorite songs, but if I had to pick a favorite song for tonight, it would be "Love No Limit" by Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, talk your talk. Yes, sir. What's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal is sushi and soul food,
Yes, sir.
Spanish food. I just like food.
Okay. Let the people know your zodiac sign.
I'm a Capricorn.
Big Capricorn, but no cap over here. Mary, you look amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so
Thank you. Hey, how you doing?
He didn't even know who she was. I guess he was too young or whatever. But you are absolutely right. I thank you for saying that, Be More Shorty. Thanks to Kendu, she got to work for the rest of her life. So I say that to say this is why I tied Mary J in. Clarissa, you better pay attention, girl. You better pay attention to what's going on around you. The wife told you don't even know how many circles are being ran around you. But shout out to Mary. Congratulations to her in her residency and things like that. I think it's definitely time after 15 albums that you stay in one place. I love that for you. Ressa, do not ever get in the booth and try to sing again. This is from the Naughty Love movement. We don't need that from you. Stick to boxing. Go to therapy and figure out why you love to hunt down and hunch on other people's men, girl. That whole song was cap. Neither one of y'all are faithful. Y'all started out your relationship cheating. And that's the reality of it. You're not going to pull the wool over our eyes. And it don't take this long to get a divorce. Girl, you could be divorced in 90 days. Pap is lying to you. Pap is lying to you. But notice how his wife and his daughter went viral on your birthday, girl. Pay attention. Pay attention. They always stingy with these likes. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Even the people in the bushes, like, dislike, I don't care what you do something. Engage with the channel. Donate to the channel. Happy hump day to you all. Shout out to the replay game. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and hype the video up. Let me know what your thoughts are. Yes, Pap is all cap. And we're going to leave it there. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. 1.